Did you know that the number one hurdle that most affiliates have is managing and creating, or creating and managing social media accounts? That is true for most people. A lot of people just push it to the next day and the next day and literally never make it happen, right? So with MVPaffiliate.io, this system now is able to hold your hand, basically do it for you. Now, we're not creating social media accounts for you. That would not be really something that I would be into, but we're definitely holding your hand and kind of creating the whole engine around it so you can push that content into those newly created social media accounts. So without any further ado, as usual, we're gonna go right into it now. So as you can see, we are on the dashboard right now. So this is the dashboard you would actually see. And in setup right here, you have Social Launch Kit. I'm gonna click on Social Launch Kit and I'm gonna talk about it for just a few seconds. Now, this is literally going to help you not only create your banners and your icons and things like that, but create maybe just like the persona of your social accounts. All of the social accounts that are here are the ones that MVPaffiliate.io uses or requires to create that bigger push, right? So if you go to connect socials, for example, during your onboarding and you're like, oh, I don't have a Facebook page or I don't have a Pinterest. What am I gonna do? You could go and create it yourself, or you can go to the Social Launch Kit and have it created for you. So as you can see, I've got Pinterest here and they all stay, but I'm gonna show you from brand spanking new. I'm gonna say right here, I do have, but let's pretend I don't have a Facebook page. So I'm gonna create Generate Kit. What that's going to do, and this is a really cool thing, is that MVP Affiliate knows your account, knows your blog, knows your YouTube videos, understands your niche or lack thereof. Doesn't matter if you're not niche down, right? And basically goes, I'm going to read all of that information, all of that brand identity that took the time to actually put in your voice, put in your identity, share that with MVP Affiliate, taking all that information and creating these pages, these social media accounts. So right here, it's telling you name ideas. For me, it's very simple. I could go with Goldman Real Product Review or Goldman Review. And every time I click on one of those things, it copies it. And I'll tell you why it copies it in just a second. So username ideas, same things, it will copy it. Again, short bio, look at that. I've got a short bio, I can copy it here. I've got my description, copy it here. And those are descriptions for every social media account. If Facebook only allows 150 characters, for example, it will take that into consideration. You won't have to fumble with it at all, ever. All of that, keywords, interests, you can copy them all of that stuff is there. But the really cool thing here is brand images. So I could go bold or minimal. I'm gonna go bold here and just click generate. Now I could upload a reference. Let's say I've got a reference image that really, someone that has a really cool Facebook page or Facebook design or image that or even another kind of design that I've created, maybe on Canvas or Photoshop. I'm like, you know what, MVP, kind of base your idea on that. You can reference it right here as well. But in this case, I'm just generating the cover photo from brand spanking new. And as you can see, it is an 820 by 360. That is the Facebook definition of what you're supposed to be doing. And it also, you can do a profile picture. Now, most people will use their own picture, maybe upload their own picture or their logo if they have one. But if you don't have a logo yet, you can generate one right there. It will create some sort of a brand identity logo based on your information as well. So that's the really important thing. Now, bold and minimal, you have one generation to do. You let MVP generate it, and it's one time only. Now, the really important thing though, don't start doing the social launch kit before you've done the brand profile, the voice training, the customize your blog and all that stuff, because MVP is getting that information from somewhere, and it has to come from you. It's not just gonna pick it out from search engines, right? So it does take a little bit of time to create the generation, a couple of minutes, and it is creating a unique image for you every single time. It's not coming up with anything else. I'll show you examples. Look at this. This one here is for, what is this? For Pinterest. Look at that image. I'm gonna blow it up so you can actually see it. Look how great that image is. This is for my site. And it knows that all of these products here are like the stuff that I've been really focused on Amazon. So I've got a lot of luggage, a lot of some tech, some watches, some robots. So really cool stuff. And that was all made right through MVP. And let's look at look at that. So this is the Facebook, and it just finished the Facebook. And now, again, follows the same pattern, as you can see, it says Goldman Reviews. That's my logo. Real reviews, product reviews, buying guides, budget gadgets. That all made sense right there. It didn't use the same image that you just previously saw on Pinterest. Look at that. It's a little bit different, but it's still cohesive with my brand. This is the brand colors that I like. This is what I've shared with MVP in the past. So that is really cool. So we're gonna go back to Social Launch Kit. I'm gonna show you. So as soon as you come back to it, it's still there. So if I want to download it and push it onto Facebook page, I can do that. And now just underneath every social media section, so here it says how to set up your Facebook page, and it literally gives you a step-by-step instruction how to set it up. And when you click on create your Facebook page, it literally brings you to exactly where you need to upload that or paste that name, paste that description, the categories, the bio, and your image, your cover photo and profile picture that you just generated with MVP. I think that is super cool. And again, same thing with Pinterest. I've got my Pinterest, I've got my first post, my starter boards right here. All the boards are there for me to use. And then it says how to set up your Pinterest, and create your Pinterest business account is right there. You just click that button and it will send you right where you need to. Twitter, same thing. Look at this, another one here that gives you an idea of what the Twitter did. Look at that. It knows I do a little bit of pets, mostly luggage. Obviously, I've been posting a lot about luggages or pieces of luggage. So there you go, in the profile picture, 400 by 400. Threads, same thing. Threads is a little bit different because Threads is associated with your Instagram account. So make sure you have an Instagram account, and then you could push that towards Threads as well. Bluesky, same thing. Look at that. I've got my banner. Bluesky, for example, is 1500 by 500. So there you go. And then LinkedIn, I have it right here. Again, banner, very different. They're all different dimensions. So you don't have to fumble with it. You don't have to go to Canva and say, oh, what's the dimension again for this? Let me recreate, resize it. It does that all for you right here inside of Social Launch Kit. And when you're done, then you can go back to Connect Socials and then connect all your newly created socials. I think it's gonna help a lot of people get started, especially those hurdles where we just don't want to spend the time. And I think it is super important to spend the time creating a brand identity, creating an image for your brand, so you can actually rely on that one image or that one brand identity, which I think is always so important. And I keep on really hammering this because for users all over the place, whether they look at your YouTube or they're more on Pinterest, they will have a cohesive idea of what you are all about. So when they look at us, my wife and I, when they look at Goldman Planet, or in this case, Goldman Reviews, still the Goldman platform. And for them, they look at the whole thing, the whole ensemble. For us, it's the black and gold with the kind of like dark, moody things. That's what they're going to see and recognize. So hope you enjoy mvpaffiliate.io. And as users, obviously, I'm just gonna go back just one little thing here, because if you are, I'm gonna go right here as a studio creator, for example. If you're in the studio tier, you can always upgrade tiers right here. So at the top left of your MVP affiliate dashboard, you will see that little icon that tells you what tier you're at. And if you're not pro yet and you want to discover pro, or if you're not studio yet and you want to discover it, just click on upgrade your tier and you'll be able to get onto the next level. But for those of you wondering, there is a free trial. There is a trial tier that is entirely free. You don't need a credit card to enter it as well. And yeah, be my guest, enjoy, create that. It will give you a free WordPress theme template. It will give you access to the free MVP affiliate plugin as well. All of that will be created for you. And then after that, just play with it a little bit. If you're interested, just upgrade to the next tier to get the full-fledged experience. I think that was a pretty good explanation of what this Social Launch Kit can do for you. And I hope you use it. I hope you create and spawn more of this brand of yours that needs to multiply, needs to go all over the place. And then once you're done that, then you can use MVP Affiliate to its full maximum extent, because you'll be able to send those blog posts created from your YouTube videos, send those blog posts to all of those little social media links that you have all over the place. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in there.